Peace be upon you all. How are you guys? It says today we have two strategies to explain, some of the most enjoyable and effective ones. If you implement the risk management system from the first lesson with this strategy, everything will go smoothly. The first strategy is very simple. The age of the stream should be 5 seconds. The age of the stream is 5 seconds and the duration of the trade you enter should be 7 seconds. Got it? This is clear. This is the beginning. We will also explain it practically. When you watch the video, the strategy will be clear. The strategy, simply put, is if you have a candlestick that appears with shadows, one below and one above, and there is a big body in the middle, followed by another candlestick, then another candlestick. No matter what, you focus on the second candlestick. If the second candlestick is green, then it means it's green. You immediately enter a red deal within 7 seconds. Sell, enter a sell deal. And if the candle is red, you enter a buy deal, meaning the opposite of the second one directly. You enter the opposite of the second one right after the candle with two tails. You enter right after this candle. If it's green, you enter a sell, and if it's red, you enter a buy. Got it? We'll explain now in the video. It will be clear. We'll explain 3, 4, or 5 trades in a row. For the trade that's at a loss, you double down according to the system we've explained, and hopefully most of these trades at 8% will be successful. So we start by setting the timer to 5 seconds and we set the trade duration to 7 seconds. Now, as soon as we see a candle with 2 wicks, one small and one large, don't worry about that candle. Watch the second candle. If it's green, enter a sell trade for 7 seconds. Now, the same trade we've entered also has 2 wicks, one above and one below. Observe this candle. If it's a red candle, enter a buy trade. And now, I also see the signal there in the red candle. There's an upper shadow and a lower shadow. I follow this candle, and if it's green, I enter a buy trade. Yes, it turned green. I made trades. If the video is too fast, I'll try to cut the video now and explain the following trade. Let's review the 3 trades slowly. We noticed that the first indicator that appeared for us was a candle with a small wick on top and a clear wick at the bottom, but even the wick on top is very noticeable. This is a signal that I should focus on the second candle. The next candle came red on its right, so I focus on the next candle that will come after the red candle to see if it is a red candle. If it's a red candle, I enter support trades, and if it's a green candle, I enter resistance trades. And if it's a green candle, enter losing trades. Now, even in the same candle, if a doji candle appears, or we call it a clear candle with wicks on both the bottom and the top, so I immediately focus on the next candle, and then the next one after that. The next candle is red. Let's see what comes after this red one. If it shows up red, I go opposite. And if it shows up green, I also go opposite. Basically, whatever color shows up, I go against the candle that's appearing now. Look, if you notice now, I didn't see a red candle, so I entered supportive trades. And the same red candle later turned into a doji or something similar with 2 tails. So I focus on the candle that comes after it. If this one is green, I see the next one. If it's also green, I enter sell trades. And if it's red, I enter buy trades. I think this is clear. I mean, you can apply and test the trial account like a contest account, see what's appropriate, and then get on board. Let's finish this deal now and move on to explaining the strategy for the trades we found.
Never, ever, ever associate yourself with a failure. They will drag you down. A pessimistic person will just demotivate you. It's crucial to stay away from any failure in your life because they will destroy you, harm you, and make you fail. It's impossible for you to keep your morale up from a failure. It's impossible to draw strength from a failure. You can't be productive if your vision is blocked by the image of a failure. Not just their image, but their constant state of failure. They can't pull you out of a cycle of failure and will always try to fail you as they do. Some people even envy your health if they are sick while you're not. serious problem.
Yeah.
This stems from a weak faith in the Almighty. What faith in life? Always having a negative mentality. It's like land. Barren land always produces thorny plants.
A failure comes from a base of failure and continuously struggles.
Waiting for any other opportunity now. We are looking for a doji signal or a candle with a long wick. Then we wait for the second candle and act accordingly in the opposite direction. So far, no candle with a clear long wick has appeared. Let's check the signal for a doji. This one might not be very clear. This is a clear guidance candle. What I mean is, let's look at the candle after this one. Because if the next candle is green, we sell. If it's red, we buy. It turned red, so we buy. So that's how things become clear. And hopefully you benefited from this lesson. And I wanted to cover 2 strategies, but the lesson exceeded 5 minutes, reaching about 7 minutes. So we'll stop here, and God willing, we'll explain the strategy in the next one because we don't want to extend beyond 7 minutes. Good luck.
He will always push you towards the edge, not towards failure, and he won't be happy until he sees you like him. Impossible.
Let's go.
It's impossible for a failure to see others with the eyes of success. Because how does a failure want to see you? A failure wants to see you positive, but could not achieve success in the finest details of their own life. A failure always strives to make everyone around them fail, because that's their view, that's their thinking, and those are their actions.